cages, yeah, deep within my brain. Within them cages, I hear all them voices, man. The voices that fucking be driving me insane. I think they're demons planning and plotting away. They plotting away, trying to fucking hit me today. They wanna play checkers, I wanna play chess so I can choose my own fate. Cause I gotta make it today, yeah, I gotta pay my own way. Cause I know I won't let these devilish demons try to take me out today. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking hit me, man. The perkies diminish the voices in my head. The perkies diminish the voices all up in my head. Oh, that Doja Man, it's has the voices they had. Two motocross riders jump over my head. While I smoke my spliff in the sand, relaxation behind the crazy things. Boy, sometimes I be loving these things. Maybe I'm going insane. Going insane from listening to the voices in my brain. Some may be good, some may be bad, but knowing this shit won't change. Boy, sometimes they be loving this shit, wondering if it's okay. Wondering if it's okay, that only drown out some of them, man. While enjoying the enticement from the rest of them, man. I got it in my chest like hops and okay. So please don't place a bunch of judgment on me. Could I be going insane? I'm falling in love with these psychotic screams. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking hit me, man. The perkies diminish the voices in my head. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking hit me, man. The perkies diminish the voices in my head. I'm taking Xans for anxiety, yeah, the demons of the policy telling me I should lash out so violently. They steady making my anger rise to cause some commotion, hoping they don't drag me down like a million in the Pacific Ocean. Some push for the hype and the buzz, some say I should become the plug. Go ahead, put Scotty in your lung, get all, let's go ahead, keep running them up. I'm stuck in between the nether, stuck in a place where you could do worse or do better. Demons telling me if I listen to them in the plans, then everything will get better. Don't know if I believe that to be true. Trying to depict on what's a lie and what's the fucking truth. Should I embrace them or just face them? Don't know what to do. Fuck it, I'm gonna let them and see what they gonna do. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking hit me, man. The perkies diminish the voices in my head. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking hit me, man. The perkies diminish the voices in my head. Cages, yeah, deep within my brain. Within them cages, I hear all them voices, man.
I just wake up and get money. 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 I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money. I wake up then get money. I sell plates so I ain't hungry. I take flights across the country. Bitch, I'm looking for that funky. We got Zaza and them street bowls. We ain't standing at no light poles. The bitch 360 light pole. Slim gon' handle all my rivals. With this music, I'm a problem. And ain't no one gon' solve it. You gon' put your page on private. I make money turn to violent. Niggas
shout out to my shotters. All my workers move that product. If the devil wears Prada, then my girl must be the hottest. P.O. mad, I'm in the Bahamas. Had to pay him out my pockets. Can't afford no violations. I learned freedom time is priceless. They've been saying I'm the nicest, so I'm upping all my prices. Want a feature from the gang, it's gonna probably cost your mortgage.
I just wake up and get money. 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 I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money.
Bitch, I'm finna wake up getting money. I ain't stopping, these hundreds keep stacking up. Stuffing duffel bags in the cyber truck. If she finna slide, then I'm finna nut. And it's no cap, we finna get racks. And if you throw it back, then you can get slapped. One night stand, I ain't calling back. 45 tuck, I never lack. You can get smoke like a chimney. Now you sound like crickets, you Jiminy. And that pussy looking like it's a bumblebee. And you don't need to ask cause you fucking me. Cause I'm rolling with 40s and 40s and 40s. And I got them running like cardio. And I just been shining my gold in the front. So now make them bleed like the time of the month.
I just wake up and get money. 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 I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money. I just 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 wake up and get money. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. I got hundreds, 50s and 20s. Bitch, I wake up and get money.
In an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. This shit is crazy.
Yeah. My dogs on this side, dogs over on this side. Kissing me, licking on me. I already know what you need. I bet quickly, don't hesitate with me. I already know what you need. I bet. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Hit me through text, don't call me. Still got love for you, mommy. Know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Hey, yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you make it. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop playing. Yes, I'm drunk and yes, I'm faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna show you what I'm saying. You want the thing but can't take it. Girl, come back, you know I'll be waiting. I always want you, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop playing. Dogs on this side, dogs over on this side. Hey. Girl, please don't tease me, you're killing me enough. Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you wanna talk about some things, but we just always felt inside you was the closest thing to love. Closest thing. You splash when I slip in, I'm getting under your skin. Pretty little young thing, I drink my coffee, got me all excited. She wavy, you wavy, you wavy. Low down Lincoln's leaks, lingerie shit. I need to know how you could talk shit and still can't take it. I do this for a living, baby girl, please don't play me. How are you even managing to keep straight faces and all the pictures that I've seen lately? Lord knows you still look amazing. That's besides the point I'm making. Body look like Serena, no knife and no need to fake it. You got potential, cold bottle shaping. Pussy too wet, girl, please come and save me. I wasn't ready, no preparation. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. You share stories of what you did lately. Things to remember, things that'll make them want what you got, but they can't take it. Can't lie on drunk, can't lie on faded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I wanna be around while you change. I wanna be around while you're naked. Girl, please come back when you're famous.
Oh, I need to unbutton this.
Girl, please. Yes, I'm drunk, yes, I'm faded.
Damn, Slim Dog.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase.
I got a cheese. 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 I got a cheese.
Check, I could get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I'll put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for.
Well, I got a cheese, I got a cheese, I got a cheese. Well, I got a cheese, I got a cheese, I got a cheese.
Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking it's bitchy cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco White grippin' cause I got a check.
Y'all into the new dimension, so pay attention. Drive slow, eyes low, 4 5s close. BBS straight blind holes. All new black Balenciaga, and I do this shit with my eyes closed. Y'all stressing about fine hoes, I'm sitting stressing about 5 bowls. Hit the plug, go pick the drawers up, reinvesting in 5 more. Let's talk investments, highs, lows. Drop the prices, let mines go. I done sat in this prison cell around 100,000 up times 4. And it's back to that blindfold. If you ain't feeling it the way I'm giving it, then you can simply press fast forward. Ass to titty, she asked for it. BBL, pay cash for it. 20 stamps on her passport. 200
100 miles on my dashboard. Aventador just bashed yours. Check, I could get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, they gon' shoot for. Skinny get thick, she gon' twerk for. And if she a thot, she gon' fuck for. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check. Well, I got a check, I got a check, I got a check. Boy, I ain't trippin' cause I got a check. Thinking this bitch cause I got a check. You can get strippin', yeah, I got a check. The Draco white grippin' cause I got a check. Mad 90s, 4-4s, infrareds, gold scores, hollow tips, turn rose golds, and bullet holes through closed doors. Feds watching through GoPro, but we ain't stopping, that's no go. Product wrapped up in old clothes, and that product trafficked by old hoes. And she nervous when she picking it up, but she know she riding with a brick in the trunk. Gotta really say it with a brick on the bump, serving at another brick in the tub. Product prop, I ain't switching it up. I've been focused, grinding, doing 60 a month. Feds behind us got the stick in the front, stick in the front, stick in the. Y'all niggas exaggerate, the other half of y'all fabricated. Power moves, they calculated. 2 styrofoams, I'm activated. VVS, they captivated. If I ain't had it, I had to take it. You was fed, I had to make it. Had to make it. Check, I could get some fuck about it, boy. If it's a problem, I put up on check. Fuck if I ain't got $1, I start from the bottom and run up on check. What you doing for? My young niggas hit, niggas.
Oh, what just happened? What's that playing?
I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March and these Mason Margellans. It's those like, yo, get it jello. Just drop that band on the building. Can you? Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican. You? Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your locals were reticent. Codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they
Hold on.
Started from the bottom with $1 and a
Hold back. Where's my music not playing? Damn, I done messed it
I
up.
think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March and these Mason Margellans. It's those like, yo, get it jello. Just drop that band on the building. Can you? Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican. You? Man, cause I'm right.
Cages, yeah. Within them cages, I hear all them voices, man. The voices that fucking be driving me insane. I think they're demons planning and plotting away. They plotting away, trying to fucking hit me today. They wanna put checkers, I wanna put chess so I can choose my way. Cause I gotta make it today. Yeah. Cages, yeah, deep within my brain. Within them cages, I hear all them voices, man. The voices that fucking be driving me insane. I think they're demons planning and plotting.
I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March and these Mason Margellans. It's those like, yo, get it jello. Just drop that band on the building. Can you? Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican. You? Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Most of your locals were reticent. Codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March and these Mason Margellans. It's those like, yo, get it jello. Just drop that band on the building. Can you? Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Marcia Logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine. Jealous, but rocking design is a fetish. So please do not speak about fetishes. I roll with fellas who get it and squeeze on Berettas. Subscribe for that cheese and that lettuce. Like you better let us in. I just dropped a few bands, I'm more jealous. For niggas who jealous, it came with an F and N. So front if you wanna get by, two niggas get shot, them dollars a drop. All through them all in the fall. Probably call up your grown up and all. She get caught up and swallow us all. Make the bitch got with the balls and boast up and follies the ball. No need for niggas to reach me unless you got commas involved. The product involved, I get llamas involved. Roll with piranhas and all, then body get dogs and off to the cash. Had to come off when I blast. They watching my watch when I pass. I'm sipping Ciroc on my glass, dropping the top on the Jag, and I got the Glock in the stash. We blow exotic, I'm eating and I got my foot on the gas. But what you heard, bitch, I'm doing the dash. Step in my shoes, try to get through my pass, and you wouldn't last. And I got my foot on the gas. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March, and these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it jello. Just drop that band on the belt again, you. Man, cause I'm fly as a pelican, you. Man, cause I'm riding in fantasy coops. Marcia Logos, Berettas, and codeine, promethazine, medicine. I think they jealous. Can't see the time on my bezel, but they see me march all through March, and these Mason Margellans. The stones are like, yo, get it.
Cages, yeah, deep within my brain. Within them cages, I hear all them voices, man. The voices that fucking be driving me insane. I think they're demons planning and plotting a way. They plotting a way, trying to fucking hit me today. They wanna play checkers, I wanna play chess so I can choose my own fate. Cause I gotta make it today, yeah, I gotta pay my own way. Cause I know I won't let these devilish demons try to take me out today. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking hit me, man. The perkies diminish the voices in my head. The perkies diminish the voices all up in my head. Oh, that Doja Man entice the voices they have to motor cars try to jump over my head. While I smoke my spliff in the sand, relaxation behind the crazy thing. Boy, sometimes the beats loving these things. Maybe I'm going insane. Doing the same, but listen to the voices in my brain. Some may be good, some may be bad, but knowing this shit won't change. Boy, sometimes they be loving this shit, wondering if it's okay. Wondering if it's okay. Now they trying to solve for me. Why enjoy the enticement from the rest of them, man? I got it in my chest like I'm saying okay.
Yeah. Say, man, it's Street Top Radio LA. Street Top Radio LA, man, I appreciate you guys tapping in each and every Tuesday to my show. Make sure y'all follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Tree Top Radio LA, or you can space it out, Tree Top Radio LA. You can follow, like, subscribe, and share. Every time I go live, you'll get a notification. I do marketing for artists, brands, and businesses. You can contact me on my Instagram page. That's Tree Top Radio. That's Tree Top _Radio LA. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. I got good deals. I do video editing as well. I do photography for any type of events. Just let me know.
I don't know how to be no one else. Really, I'm just being myself. Like I just had a and I just wanna be by myself. All alone in a cold cell. I used to sleep in a motel. Landlord kicked this out. Oh well, I knew the street so well. So I used to shop at motels. I thought with that I had to post down. Then they locked me back up. Never thought they locked me back up. You came with solution with the black. This time I got backed up. 25 on my head. I kept the number one and I
Hey, whoever out there Your worth is not determined by who you're with. Your worth is not where you live at, how much money you got. Your worth is the value of your character, the value of your morals. A lot of times we get in situations where, we put more value in that thing or that person than we do ourselves. You are important. You matter. God created you with a purpose. Live your life with a purpose and with intent. Everything else will work out. If you broke, you got to have the mentality of good work ethics, and money will follow you. If you're going through something in a relationship or with your family, work on yourself. Everything else will work out. Peace and love.
Words
Hello
of Wisdom
there.
Tuesdays from
Grandpops again.
Grandpops.
I want to shout out to all my grandbaby's followers that have been turning up her views. Since I've been on here, she's been getting a lot more likes, and so I like that for her. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, today's words of wisdom is making that dash in between your born date and your death date count. Wondering, Grandpa, what do you mean the dash? Well, when you die and an obituary is made for you, it has the day that you came into the world and the day you left. And then there's a dash. When they get to that dash, they read your credits like a movie. It's all your contributions to the world. Some people leave this world with no contribution at all. They just leave. What will your obituary say? Do you want a legacy? Or do you want to just leave?
Hey, Treetop Radio LA, man. We are broadcasting live via Baltimore, Maryland, via Los Angeles, California, via Baltimore, Maryland, man. We are out here, brother and sisters. I really appreciate you guys coming to tapping in with me, man. You know how I go. Each and every Wednesday, we coming through live with a wonderful topic. We got some wonderful guests that pulled up on us for today. So if you're out there, I need you guys to make sure y'all tap in, share this YouTube, share this channel to everybody you know. If I need everybody to do me a favor, I need you guys to take your thumbs, put your thumbs up, take your thumbs. If you don't have no thumbs, take your nubs. If you don't even got no wrists or hands, take your elbows. And I need you to like, subscribe, and share to this channel, man. So the more subscribers I get, the quicker I can monetize and create another form of income for myself. Today's topic for today is going to be change. Y'all know each and every time that I come to my podcast, it's always going to be a beneficial topic for my listeners and my viewers. Now, the purpose of this topic and the purpose of today's lesson for us to learn is that we have to be accepting of change. A lot of times in life, people that we know, even ourselves, we don't want to change, right? Because change, for one thing, is unknown and most of the time, and it's scary. You have to change either the way you're going about things in life. You got to change your friends. You got to change your environment. And for some people, that is very, very scary. And some people get complacent in what they are doing and don't grow. And so because they don't grow, they become stagnant. So I want all of my viewers that come back to this YouTube or come back to this stream. I want y'all to remember that you always need to grow. Each and every day you have to grow. You have to be able to be willing to change. You have to be willing to elevate yourself at all times, because as you elevate in life, yes, you may experience a lot of different issues, but it'll be issues that you're experiencing at a higher level in life. My dad always told me, God rest his soul, for each level you get is a new devil. So as you level up in life, it's going to be a new devil. Now that devil may be the same, it's going to be the same devil, and the situations may change, but it's going to be the same situations, just on a different level. So as you elevate, you'll be able to recognize that devil and, not fall into the traps that they have. Now, before I bring my guest on, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys for tapping in each and every Wednesday, whether it's one or none, whether it's two or a few. I appreciate you. You dig what I'm saying? So I just want to give you a little background on my guest that pulled up to me. First of all, he's from I believe he's from the Midwest. He's from the Midwest. He's from the Midwest. He is a artist. I don't want to just say a rapper because he is very versatile. So he is an artist. His name is Cash a Million. I connected with him through actually one of my other artist friends that I know personally. His name is Steady. So shout out to Steady. He's the reason that I was able to link up with this wonderful brother that we about to bring on. So today's topic again is change. I need everybody to put their hands together. Put their hands together. Put your hands together for my boy, Cash a Million. Come on in, brother.
Hey, what up? What up?
Hey, what's happening? Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you not hear me?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, man?
What's up? What's happening?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, good.
What's happening?
Man.
What's happening? Hey, Cash a Million, I truly appreciate you coming on to the show. Now, I want you to give the people a nice introduction of where you're from, what type of music you do, and give us a little background on how you begin your journey as an artist.
Man, so to start out, I go by Cash a Million the Don. You can find me on all major platforms, social medias. Let's go, you know. I'm from Hutchinson, Kansas, so I rep the 620 area code. I got to do it heavy for us, you know. We have a few other artists out here that are grand, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm out here repping my city and just hoping that we fly and make it out. You say change, you know, I'm trying to change things as it is within myself.
Right.
But introducing myself a little bit more, I have 3 daughters and a whole wife, so I have a whole family that I'm taking care of, which one is out right now.
Yeah. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I appreciate you pulling up, and I'm glad that you mentioned change, right? Because it's very important, and I know as an artist, change is something that you have to do constantly. Shout out to your kids in the background.
Yeah.
Now I know change is something that you. Oh, hey. Now I know.
Tell her. Say hey.
Hey. That is so awesome. So I know that change is something that you have to go through, not only as an artist, because now that I know that you're a father and a husband, a lot of times you have to make sure that you're changing for the better for your family. Now, how did you start out in music? What made you get into the music industry?
Man, okay, so I used to freestyle all the time. Like in middle school, I started freestyling, hanging out with people and freestyling. And I got introduced to somebody that I went to party with all the time. We just went to the same party. You know what I mean? We never really hung out with each other. He was rapping in the studio, and he goes by the name LSP, Live Stack Paradise. And him and we call him Sweet Face the Prince, which is on one of my songs, Takeoff. They introduced me to a Coalition DJ B-Ray, which this is later in life that he became a Coalition DJ. But before this, we actually tapped into his studio, and they wanted me to get on a song. And so when I got on the song, they were like, "No, you can't rap, you can't freestyle, you can't flow." And so I did it for them, and so that's when they wanted me to hop up in the studio. And so I hopped up in the studio, and I loved the feeling and the vibe that I got, and I felt like I have talent, and like you said, I'm also very versatile. So being versatile, I'm in that rock hop wave where it's like rock, rap, and realistically, like I'm talking about things I go through.
Right.
You know, I have that song New Juice, and that song is not, it's giving bro his flowers because he talked about things that other people wouldn't talk about, and I'm similar. I talk about things that people don't want to talk about. I suffer from mental health issues.
Right.
So being in the studio, it kind of just lets it all out. And that's how I got into it. It's just the vibe and the feeling I got.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Shout out to your peoples for giving you an opportunity to, you know, even get in the booth and lay music with them, because I know it can be hard, you know, to kind of get your foot in the door. And I'm glad you spoke about mental health, because mental health is something that I also speak about on other shows and other podcasts that I've had before. Now, what is the biggest change that you've experienced being a dad and being a husband? Like, how has that changed for you? Like, what did you have to go through in order to level up?
Yeah, it was a lot. It's a lot harder than it sounds. You know, they say that, you know, the first year of marriage is the hardest year, and that is huge facts. You know, me and my wife were together for 2-3 years before we got married.
Right.
So it was like getting into a new relationship all over again. We didn't even know.
Right.
Being a father, you know, we weren't even married yet, and that's when we had our first. Well, it'd be our second. Her second, my first. So I have 3 daughters, and I tell everybody that's my daughter, whether she's biologically mine or not.
That's
my
awesome.
oldest child. My oldest child is my daughter.
Yeah.
So when we had the first one, it was unexpected, and we were 4 to 6 months into the relationship, and that's kind of how it just kicked off.
Oh, wow.
So I had to change real fast because, well, 9 months, 10 months later, here comes the one baby girl, and that's one added extra to the whole family.
Right.
And also, since I suffer from mental health issues, you know, I have things that I've had to change within myself, whether it be my anxiety or my PTSD, or it can be my ADHD, all of those things, which I suffer from.
Yep.
And I am taking the change that a lot of people are scared to do. I'm just speaking upon myself because I know I was scared to do it because I don't like medicine. But I've adapted to take medicine to help change my behaviors and my ways.
Yeah.
And how I am. Because I get very, you know, angry sometimes, or I'll have they call them episodes, but I wouldn't say it's an episode. I would say it's more of like a snap, and I don't want to be that person. So I got to be more showing that I don't have to get angry, and show my kids that and my wife that, and that take the good and the bad together, because no matter what, it comes as both. It's not always going to be good days, and it's not always going to be bad. So you have to adapt and change day to day.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you spoke on that too, because, you know, when you are definitely a person, because I too myself suffer with mental health issues too as well. And so I feel like when you're going through those type of things, you ultimately have to tell yourself that you want to get better and do better. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the type of change that sometimes can be hard. And when you do that, you kind of put yourself in a better elevating position. And because you do music now, your music will elevate and get better along with you. And so when you're thinking about music, right? So I was just talking to my friend the other day, and I was like, you know, the music hasn't changed, right, in the industry. And the music is the same type of music. It's the music that is, you know, kind of, it is not
positive a lot of times, especially in the rap community. That's what I'm speaking about. So in the rap community is not positive, like really at all. And so it generates, it generates stagnant artists is like what I like to call them, because they're not really elevating their mindset. It's like they're trapped. Even though they talk about the trap, they trap in their musical mind because they're not elevating. So what do you feel like, especially RIP PNB Rock, you know, his life was taken, unfortunately, and that's sad. RIP. How do you think that we can change the message of our music? Because I listened to a couple of your songs and your music is on point. It's elevating music, I feel like, and it's music that is not creating a stagnant type of mindset. What do you feel like artists are doing now that they need to change in the industry in order to project more positivity to the youth?
Well, see, I myself, like I said, suffer from mental health issues. You said you suffer from mental health issues. What I want to do is start with my city and set up something to help other people with mental health issues.
Yeah.
You know, be a part of the community, help your community. Don't, you know what I mean? There's too much violence within my surrounding areas. We've had three violent, what would you call them? Three things for schools. They found a gentleman that was walking around the school with a gun, is what they said. They never found the individual. Death threats, bomb threats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
None of those things are positive in the community. And whether you're talking about those or you're talking about smoking somebody,
right?
The kids love and diverse off of that. If I think that would be the right word, is diverse.
Yeah.
Off of it. The drill rap has came back. It's not a negative thing. You know what I mean, that's sometimes that's what somebody has lived.
Exactly.
And you can't change that.
Right.
But I myself, as an artist, want to change the view on needing to get help.
Yeah.
Like if you feel like you need help and you're scared to like Juice WRLD said, he said, if you're scared to tell your mama or your grandma or your auntie, you know what I mean, and they're gonna tell you you ain't got that, go on somewhere.
Right.
No, that's not right. I want to get something created where people don't go to the crazy house, or they don't go to jail, or they don't have to deal with high level security. Yes, we'll have security, but and have professional doctors be out here, or a professional therapist to help somebody find their problem.
Right. That is great.
Direction.
Absolutely.
That's where I think change needs to be, like, for me anyways.
Right.
For other artists, it could be, we just need more positive things to happen within all music communities, whether it be country, rap, hip hop, rock, jazz, the blues, whatever it is. We need to create a more positive message.
Yeah. Absolutely. I definitely agree. And you're absolutely right. You can't really change what somebody's been through. It's going to be what it is. However, I feel like even though you've been through that type of stuff, if you're not living in that environment and constantly, and you're not going through it now, your music should change as you change and as you grow. It's cool to talk about what you've been through, you know, how you maybe had to do this and that, or you know what I'm saying? But as you change, your music should actually change. Do you agree?
I do agree that it should change. Because you're changing as a person, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you said, you know, people are living in the trap, but they're trapped. And I liked how you said that, because, you know, that's real life. Like, they're trying to really get out of the trap, but they're in the trap themselves.
Right.
And they're not trying to elevate.
Right.
They want to, but they're not. And I don't want my kids to live that life.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to have to worry about when the next couch they gotta sleep on, where they gotta go.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So growing up in Kansas, for you as a young person coming through school, how was that? And if you don't mind me asking, what is your nationality?
I'm Native American and white.
Okay, that's awesome. So what was it like for you growing up in Kansas and, you know, just being a young man that is growing up in music?
We didn't have a lot of money. We had a nice house, but we didn't have a lot of money because we had a nice house. My mom got married when I was 5. Still married to this day to the same man.
Wow.
You know, he's a good man, but he beat my ass.
Right.
So
I'm sorry about that.
And it's all right. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to talk about it. It's nothing that hasn't made me grow as a person, and I had to forgive him. And I'm slowly still forgiving him for things he did. But I also got picked on in school because I didn't wear the same clothes. My mom put me in a school district where she thought it would be best for me, and it wasn't. The environment wasn't best for me because there were kids that had money in these schools, and I didn't have money, so I got made fun of. I got picked on. I got slammed into lockers before. You know what I mean? My freshman year, I stabbed somebody in the hand with a fork for trying to take my pizza.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah, and so going through that, you know, now you see me now, I'm wearing a Nike check mark. I had to earn all that myself.
Right.
With my wife. Me and my wife had to earn these things so we can wear, and so my daughters can wear what they want to wear.
Right.
And like you said, it's not about the money. It's about what you have as a collective. That's how I took it. I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful home. I have a life that I'm still living. I almost died in December.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that.
I broke my neck and my spine. Yeah. So,
oh my goodness, and you're still walking.
Yes, for me to be still walking is a blessing. You know what I mean? That tells me that God is real.
Absolutely.
He is very much alive. And it's also brought me closer to God.
Amen.
Amen on that.
Amen. And that's powerful, you know, because I go to Bible classes with my mom on Mondays and Thursdays, and it's actually been kind of helping my spiritual growth and within myself, and also been helping me, you know, kind of elevate and kind of, because I used to, you know, with the mental health issues, I was very reactive, right? When things happen to me and when people like did, you know, messed up stuff to me, I was a very reactive person. And when you're a reactive person, you're not in control of your emotions. That can be a very negative type of thing. And it can keep you stagnant and keep you from recognizing your growth. Before I continue, I just want to let you know that I have a co-host, because this is actually a traveling podcast. So I started in LA, but I'm currently in Baltimore. So my co-host has tapped in with me. His name is Black Corn Man. Let me just give you a little background on my co-host. So number one, he's the first Black elote man in Los Angeles, California, South Central. So an elote, for my listeners out there, it is a street corn vendor, founded by the Mexican culture. And so out in LA, they produce elotes. So he is the first elote man, and he is also a father as well, and an owner. So I'm gonna bring him on the show real quick. not real quick, but he a part of my show. So I'm gonna bring him on the show. I need everybody to clap it up for the Black Corbin.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Little Babe pulled up in a drop top below tank.
You know he done. Top gone. Like, hold on, where the bitch top at?
You feel me? That's it, missing. You heard it? So I got so Black Corman. I got my guest. I'm gonna introduce him to you real quick, and I'm gonna tell you what we've been talking about, so you can tap in with us. So this is my guy from Kansas. His name is Cash a Million. He is an artist out there in Kansas area, and I linked up with him actually because of an artist that I know here in DC. His name is Steady. So shout out to Steady. So I was able to, I seen him comment on something that I had, and so I reached out to him. And so today's topic is going to be change. And basically, you know, the purpose of the topic is to change, right? Because a lot of times in life we become stagnant. You know, we're afraid to change. We're afraid to, you know, move, elevate.
Why you in my head all the time? We be right on point. You say we stay stagnant. Hey, man, that's exactly what I was thinking about today. Like, you know what? I seen this little post. That shit was like, damn, what did that shit say exactly? It was like, not all movement is moving forward or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, be wary of moving without moving forward and shit like that. And that shit was really on my mind. And right now, you just talking about being stagnant. Go ahead. I'm just saying. Come on.
You better come through. Now, and so Cash a Million was just talking to us about, you know, how he deals with mental health issues. I deal with mental health issues myself. And when you're dealing with those type of things and issues that most people are scared to talk about, right? It creates a stagnant type of mindset within you. And we were talking about how artists now are stagnant within their music because they talk about the trap all the time. They trap music.
Ain't no growth. Ain't nothing else other than that. It's just, they think this gonna get the bag. I'm gonna be on the same shit that everybody else on. Like, nah, that ain't changed. That ain't moving.
You know what I'm saying? And so he was just talking to us about his music that he does, that he has. So he has a song called Voices. And so I was going to ask him to tell us a little bit more about where his mindset was when he created that song, because it was a very, very good song. And then after he explains that, I'm going to go into a couple commercials, and then we're going to come back and tap back in with him. Go ahead, Cash. Talk to us.
Okay, so when I was going through Voices, man, I was going through a really dark time in my life. I felt as if, you know, I wasn't wanted or needed, whether it was within life or with my family, no, nothing like that. And it reminded me of some things that I did in the past, and it just kind of popped in. And I actually got that beat that is on Voices. I got that from a gentleman that I know out in LA. His name is Luke Tarantino, Luke for Prez. If you know Luke for Prez, shout out to him. He I got that exclusively off of him, and it made me want to go harder than I ever went, because I paid for, I didn't just go find a beat on YouTube or get a little beat pack. I bought the song, and so he had to take it off the store, off of BeatStars. That's what created the oomph in the song, and that, and just the mental side of me and what I was going through at that time. And it's a lot. It was a lot. Just
yeah, that song. So before I hit the commercials, Black Corman, I'm gonna play the song real quick for us. We're gonna listen to that joint, and then we're gonna hear it real quick. So This is, I'm gonna do a quick little introduction. Treetop Radio LA, man, you are listening to our live broadcast. We got Cash a Million the Don, all the way from Kansas. This is his song, Voices.
Could I be going insane? I'm falling in love with these psychotic screams. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking end me, man. The perky's diminish the voices in my head. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking end me, man. The perky's diminish the voices in my head. I'm taking tips for anxiety. Yeah, the demons of the policy telling me I should lash out or so violently. They're steady making my anger rise to cause some commotion, hoping they don't drag me down like a million in the Pacific Ocean. Some push for the hype and the buzz, some say I should become the plug. Go ahead, put Scotty in your lung, get dollars, go ahead, keep running them up. I'm stuck in between the nether, stuck in a place where you could do worse or do better. Demon telling me if I listen to them and the plans and everything will get better. Don't know if I believe that to be true. Trying to depict on what's a lie and what's the fucking truth. Should I embrace them or just face them? Don't know what to do. Fuck it, I'm gonna let them and see what they gonna do. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking end me, man. The perky's diminish the voices in my head. All these demons in my head, they talking to each other, trying to plot a plan. They trying to plot a plan to fucking end me, man. The perky's diminish the voices in my head.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go,
feeling it.
guys. Let's go.
I'm feeling it.
That joint, you know, when I listened to that joint, right? I was like, damn, this joint on point like shit because, oops, sorry for cursing. So this joint is on point, but because I go through that, you know what I'm saying? With mental health, you know what I'm saying? I go through, you know, you had a voice in your head. And you know, they be trying to, you know, they try to make you go do what it tell you to do. And sometimes the voices, they be intrusive, negative thoughts. And so if you're not proactive and you're not willing to change or help or to do something to stop those intrusive, negative thoughts, you can get lost and it'll be like you talking to the devil, you know what I mean? And so.
Yeah. I got a question. You feel like making the song help you deal with the issues more, or it was just a way to express it?
I want to say both. Because why I say both is because one, I let it out, but two, it made me want to go get. That's when I started to go. When I laid that song out, I started to really check in with my mental health and go see some form of doctor to help me with such things because I can't help myself and I can't doctor myself my entire life.
Right. Now that song, so Black Corman, now he was telling me about how he is a father and he had to change. And it's always good for me because I definitely like when men are stepping up to the plate and doing their due diligence as men, you know, in order to provide for their family. So Black Corman, what was it like for you becoming a father? Because you have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Shout out to your kids and shout out to your kids too.
Shout out to the kids. I'm on the way to go get my son right now. You feel me? Gang shit.
Gang shit. So what was that like for you as a change, as a becoming a father? How was that for you?
Still to this day, I'm thankful for my son because it literally got me out of a lot of bullshit that I was in. It made me realize, look, if I'm going to be raising somebody, I'm creating a human being right here. I'm not going to be showing them some bullshit I definitely don't want him to be repeating. And it also made me get more serious about everything. My business started because of my son. Like he got to an age where it's like, all right, I had to watch him, but I needed to make money. So I can't be doing illegal bullshit. You know, I can't be flocking the house with my son. That shit not gonna go. It's not happening that way. Like, so you know, I have to change up a lot of shit had to change. Yeah, you believe my son? Yeah, it's a lot of shit had to change. It woke me up to a lot of shit. Like, all right, this shit not gonna work. This shit not gonna happen. Because what the fuck gonna happen if I'm gone? What my son gonna do? Now he gonna struggle because I decided to be Nah, that's not happening. We not doing that.
Right. So you had to actually change your mindset, and that's something that Cash the Don was talking about too. Is like he had to, kind of switch it up. You know what I'm saying? He had to really work on himself in order to improve. Now, Cash, I wanted to ask you a question because you do got a lot of followers on Instagram and everything like that. So have like record labels reached out to you about getting signed or anything like that?
No, I have not had anybody yet. I mean, I've done some New Music Tuesdays, which are in front of Coalition DJs, which they're known worldwide around, and they always bring a special guest in. And so I've been really pushing that song because it's going on my new EP that I'm trying to release. Hopefully releasing it by mid-October. And the EP is called Step in My Shoes.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that title right there too.
Yeah, Step in My Shoes. You feel me? And shout out to Luke Tarantino because that's strong that you was able to you purchased the beat, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's one thing too. If any artists are listening and tapping into us, you actually, in order to like grow for real as an artist, you have to own ownership, and just in general, right?
Yeah, I was about to say to grow in any type of way. It don't matter if you're doing, you're an artist. It don't matter if you're just a random Joe. If you're trying to grow, ownership is the key to everything.
Yeah, ownership is the key. So I'm very proud of you that you bought that beat because you can make money off that. That is a avenue for you to make money and things like that. So have you like done any like features with big artists or anything like that, or you're just kind of still starting out?
I've done a feature with Yuckmouth. You can check on my IG. You can check on my IG handle. My IG handle. You see me and him in a video. The song's called Low Blows. Which there's been. No,
there you go.
Yeah, there's been positive and negative outcomes for the song, but I'm trying to change the negative outcomes of it. And the only reason I say negatives is because I was speaking about somebody and they got a little salty about it, and I need to address the issue so that it's proper.
So is it this song?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody got offended by it and shit. That's what you said.
Yeah, they got offended by it, and so I gotta address the issue and let them know that, like, look, I heard you was talking the shit first, so I just put it in a song and let it out there as a whole. And he dissed me back, and which is fine. He does music too. That's what I wanted him to do.
Exactly.
I wanted him.
Competition keep you live.
Pressure.
And I wanted to get him back into his music because he's good at what he does, and that's not what he's understanding. Is that, like, man, we had been friends for years. I know you've introduced me to your mom. I've introduced you to my mom. We've introduced each other to our families. You know what I mean? So that's the big filler that I'm trying to tell him is that, like, I only dissed you because I felt like I heard that you was dissing me, and I should have turned to you first.
Before the diss. Okay, I got you.
Before the diss. But I've got a lot of positive feedback on it. So it's like, either way,
it's good, because good or bad.
It's already said and done.
Yeah, right.
It's good and bad. It's already said and done.
Right. And that was good too. That was good that you got it because there's more publicity too for you. I mean,
yeah, I was about to say, they say all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good publicity, and that shows that because you're holding yourself accountable at the end of the day. Because instead of reaching out to him, you holding yourself accountable for putting the diss out before you and him had to speak. You know what I'm saying? Had to sit down, but it went how it went. And so, but I'm glad that you was able to hold yourself accountable. And Black Corman, you want to ask some questions? My bad. Sometimes I be taking over with the questions. My fault.
I got one question. I probably missed it while y'all talked about it and shit. Like, where do you see yourself? What's the path? What's next for you? Where we going?
Man, so I want to have I already have what they call Speak No Evil Entertainment. I'm working on that as we speak. I have merchandise that I have out. I'm getting ready to release a website. I just have to work on it a little bit more before I release the website so that people can order the merch. I got people in my town that love it. I got people in OKC that have merch. I went out there, and that's actually in OKC is where I met Yuck Mouth and had a talk with him. Yeah, shout out to him. He is a great gentleman. You know, I'm meeting him. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter if he had more money or I had more money or whatever it was. He talked to me like I was just another human being. Right. For him to be he's multi-platinum. Right. We all know it. To be that way and still talk to anybody as if they're on the same level, that's a huge shout out, and it's major love. Right.
That's awesome. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Hey, Black Corman, tell Cash the Don what your elote business is. Like, can you kind of give him a little bit background on that? And then after you do that, I'm gonna go to a commercial.
All right. You said you was gonna go to commercial earlier. Okay,
let me do a commercial now. Hold up, let me do a commercial now. I'll be back.
Oh, hello. Welcome to TTRLA, the wonderful land of cartoons. Here, we make dreams come true. Anything that you want to do has to be started by you. Today on TTRLA, first episode, we have the Black Elote Man. That's right, the Black Elote Man. For those of my people around the globe looking at this commercial and don't know what an elote is, it's the best goddamn corn you'll ever have in your damn life. I'm going to have my man Black Corman take it away. Black Corman, it's on you.
And this is
Elijah and Femi, my helper.
Elijah and his helper Femi. And we're gonna learn how to make esquite. Okay, so what do we do first?
We get a cup.
Okay.
Add some lemon.
Okay.
You know, like we feel like this.
Okay. Oh, that'll do it. You don't have to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me.
Okay.
We back. We live. Look, you don't have to throw on the merch because I had it in the car. Since we're going to talk about it, let's talk about it. So I got a little... Yeah, and I actually just made these 3 new sweaters that's going to drop that I'm super excited about and shit. Like how you was talking about the website, I got a website. Fucking blackcorman.com is the website. And so along with the catering, which is the elote catering, and I actually do catering of full meals and other things like that, desserts and stuff like that. The elote is just the focus and it's the easiest to work with and it gets me around the quickest. But I've also got a clothing brand that's part of it right there. I got merch on there, some LA merch and stuff like that. And I'm looking to expand the clothing part of it. You see me? I'm trying to get a little designer that's going to go hard with it and make it happen. So that's what we about.
You're looking for a designer. I've got the perfect person. You can find him.
I'm listening politely. Let's get it.
He's on IGS, Wolfpack Bankroll. I don't know if you know who Wolfpack Bankroll is, but
Wolfpack Bankroll, shout out to you.
He's worked with Johnny.
You'll have to send it to me so I can look at it.
Yeah, you just have to follow my IG handle. I'm pretty sure you saying something about merch, and we got some merch too.
Let's go merch.
Yeah.
No, that joint is fire.
Hell yeah.
And it's blue like your merch too.
Oh, now you see with the band. Go.
Hey,
Yeah,
that merch is lit.
That gentleman created that for me. All I had to do was give him my ideas. He draws everything by hand and then throws it.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. I love that. That merch is hot. Yeah, so and it's always good. And so look, what y'all talking about y'all merch, that's also changed because y'all trying to change y'all financial status. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you trying
shout
to
out to the financial status change. And that's run that throw the hand claps for that one right there. Shit.
Throw the hand claps. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so dope. That's so dope. So Cash a Million, for the people that's tapping in with us, tell them where they can follow you at. Could you spell out your Instagram name for them?
Yeah, it's official OFFICIAL _ CASHAMILLION official _ Cash a Million the Don. That's my IG handle. From there, you can find my link tree. Well, it's not a link tree. It's actually called Link Pro. And you can click that in my bio, and it will take you to all of my my platforms. So whether it be Apple Music or Spotify or my Facebook page, my TikTok, it'll take you there.
Bet. And if you have, so I always like to do this, right? I always like to ask my guests this one question. It's always a good question for me. So if you was to die, God forbid, today or tomorrow, Cash, what would be a quote that you want the world to remember you by?
You said what now?
So this is a question that I ask all my guests. And so the question is, if you was to die, God forbid, today or tomorrow, what is the quote that you want the world to remember, you want the world to remember Cash a Million the Don by?
Never forget your good or your bad days, for that's what makes you you.
Never forget your good or bad days, because that's what makes you you.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That's fire right there. I'm gonna have to include that in the repertoire. You feel me?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, facts. Hey, Black Coleman, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you at on IG and give them your website.
Of course. Look, I don't even drop the IG or none of that no more because it's all on the website. We paying for that motherfucker. That shit too much not to. It's blackcornman.com, the IG, all the socials is on there. Hit the website, peep the socials. You feel me? Come on. And we got new merch. Watch for the new merch that's coming out right now. When I tell you I'm coming with some shit, I'm coming with some shit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's the quote, Black Corn Man? What's the quote you want to God forbid?
This is one of, I got you with the quote too. I was thinking about it while y'all was talking. Yo, this the quote that kind of started me on my like shit when I was younger, excuse my language, a little thotty put me onto this quote and like it smacked me in the face every time I think about it. She was like, life's a pussy, fuck it, don't let it fuck you. Come on, now. Don't let it fuck you, right?
That's fire right there. That's fire. I like that. I like that. So I got a little
great knowledge right there. Life's a pussy. Fuck it. Don't let it fuck you.
You feel me? Don't get fucked by life, man. You feel me? I like that shit. I like that shit. So I'm gonna give my quote out there before I let you gentlemen go. So this is the quote that I seen on I seen it on Instagram, but it's very true because I was dealing with a situation and Black Corman, my co-host who's amazing, told me, you know, that you attached. That's not love. You feel me? And so the quote is that if your absence doesn't affect them, then your presence never really mattered to them in the first place. You feel me?
Come on, now.
Come on. Come on, that shit was just so powerful for me, you know what I'm saying? Because when you, especially when you're dealing with attachments, right? Whether it's to a person or whether it's to things, or you know what I'm saying? But mainly for people. So when you attach to somebody and y'all separate,
if your absence doesn't affect them, like regardless of what happened, right? If your absence don't affect them, then your presence never really mattered. And that shit was so powerful because I'm like, damn, my presence never really mattered to that person. You know what I mean? It was, I wasn't really relevant to them. I was only there to be used.
Yeah, and that's some of the hard lessons we got to learn for ourselves right there. Is, you know, it might have been all good and gravy when we was rocking, but as soon as we stopped rocking, I seen your true colors and it's up.
Exactly. So I'm going to play some commercials to see us out, gentlemen. Y'all can stay in the background. Y'all don't have to go nowhere. But I'm gonna put y'all backstage real quick. I'm gonna play some commercials and then I'm gonna tap back in and then we can talk after the show if y'all still had time.
For sure.
Okay, we about to do some quick commercials real quick. This is my boy, BRM Stuntin'. He is from Baltimore, Maryland. This is a video that he has out on YouTube. You can go check him out. You can actually type in BRM Stuntin'. He's a phenomenal Baltimore artist. So if you out there, you want to link up, man, just follow him on Instagram. It's 1511_BRM Stuntin'. So this is his video.
He over there in an $80,000 truck, not even take care of his fucking responsibilities. This shit is crazy.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. This concludes the TTRLA show, man. Each and every Wednesday, you know, I'm gonna try to get some phenomenal guests. Shout out to my dog, my boy, Black Corman and Cash a Million. Me and Cash a Million, we locked in for life at this point. He now my new brother. So shout out to my new brother, you feel me? And make sure y'all tap in with his music, you feel me? You know I never go a show without saying free Simba, you feel me? Free that man till he free. He is a Moco GOAT. He is a legend out here. He currently incarcerated right now, but God, inshallah, he'll be home soon. And we are praying that he is able to touch foot on these grounds for a second chance, because life is about chances and changing, as we were talking about. And it's not the mistakes of a man that make them, it's how they move from those mistakes that makes a man. So I need y'all to always remember that. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. So I changed my handle. It's 23savage_treetop_radio_LA. Y'all can follow me. That's my podcast page. Y'all can also follow my personal page is Big Homie Smiles _backup page 41. Tap in with me over there. You feel me? I really appreciate you. Shout out to Black Corman again, my lovely co-host. He is phenomenal. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You know, that's how we going. We changing, we elevating at all costs. You feel me? We out here eating. You understand? So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. We out. Oh, before we out, I gotta play the out thing. Hold up. My bad. Yeah. Say, man, it's Treetop Radio LA.